I understand that that heart disease is something that sometimes runs in your family heritage. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely so. What we're talking about here is a genetic trait that may or may not be manifest, that may or may not be shown. In other words, someone may have a genetic predisposition toward alcoholism, let's just say. But if that person were born a member of the LDS Mormon Church and never had a drop of alcohol, they won't become alcoholics, will they?
No.
Although the genetics are there to become alcoholic. In the same way, if someone has the genetic predisposition toward, let's say, elevated blood pressure, but is doing all the lifestyle things to control that blood pressure and not let it go up, it'll never elevate. Same thing with cholesterol, same thing with diabetes. So lifestyle definitely plays a large part in making manifest the genetic predispositions that we're born with.
So we have the predisposition. Today, families tend to gain weight together. They tend to watch television together.
And friends, too.
And friends. So consequently, that's why one of the reasons that this whole group of people are becoming younger and younger and younger is that this obesity problem is something that begins with children 3, 4, 5, 6 years old.
Sure, there's no question about it. Interestingly, once upon a time, this was a Western problem. The people in the Western developed nations were showing heart disease. Today, we are exporting our diseases to other countries with the fast food that's being sold in every corner of the world, every single corner of the world. And I had the privilege 2 years ago of visiting China. And once upon a time, people walked and rode bicycles. Now the streets are absolutely glutted with cars. And they're seeing more and more increase in overweight. And they're seeing more cigarettes being consumed because people are making more money. They're driving their cars, not getting physical activity. And for the first time, they're starting to see the increase of heart disease. Fascinating that when I was there was a medical conference just for the Chinese people, mainland China, dealing with cholesterol as a risk factor that was unheard of 20 years ago.